Yeah, I'm not alone.
I see what I did there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the
Support group.
yeah, AA or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, it'd be FA.
You'd have to admit you're an addict.
It'd be FA
He
for
could
me.
quit whatever it is anytime.
I don't think so, because Food Anonymous.
Oh, and
FA
here we are.
would be
I'm the one angry waiting for the pizza.
Right?
Wait, I need to.
Does that mean you're a pizza addict?
Maybe a PA.
Welcome to
No,
episode.
I could stop anytime.
Okay.
It's really not a big deal.
I could stop food
Judged
anytime.
based off of what he just was saying about 4 pizzas a week, I'm not sure.
I know, and I'm just staring at the pizza perfection tracker. Come on, Abigail.
We have ordered some pizza. We are having pizza delivered to episode 38. We are waiting for it. The Domino's pizza tracker is not all it's cracked up to be, and Tony, my guest host for the week, is about to lose his freaking mind.
I realize I have not eaten pretty much all day, and I've seen clients all day.
Yeah.
And so I'm ready for food.
Well, I hate to say this, but I'm actually on a diet, which I don't really talk about. Yes.
Okay.
A
seafood diet, Jim? Wait, what? I don't even remember how the rest of that joke goes. Anything I see, I eat.
No, not that diet.
You see food?
Literally buy fruit every day.
Oh.
From I stop at the Biller on 49.
So the diet is you purchase the fruit and then you eat pizza.
No, I stop and get
Sounds
fruit.
like my kind of diet.
And it's usually banana and a couple other pieces of fruit like apple or nectarine or something like that.
Sure.
Or
mango
or grapes.
Papaya.
Mango. Yeah.
Cherries.
But I'll have that. That is my breakfast
Kiwi?
and lunch. Yeah, I've done that.
No, I was going to do that thing again where I just keep naming fruits.
Keep naming fruits. You already ran out. Pineapple?
No, because all I'm doing is the pizza thing refreshed. And
So anyway, I buy the fruit, and that's my breakfast and my lunch. So it's really mild, and I'm getting my fruit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I just do whatever for dinner. So dinner's...
So it fits.
And I've actually lost about 20 pounds.
Wow.
So far. Yeah.
Have you been able to find them? That is such a bad joke.
No.
That shows you how hungry I am. Like, that to me is funny.
Hey, do you want to hear a funny joke?
No.
I love this joke.
Okay.
Do you know...
I'm not sure where this is going either.
What's that?
I said, I'm not sure where this is going either.
You know how
Wait, what if I had this delivered to the wrong place?
They're going to your house and wherever you live, Lincoln.
Yeah. No, all right, Jim. I'm ready for this funny joke.
I think I forgot it.
Oh.
Did you lose it with the 20 pounds?
No.
Okay, the funny joke. You know how?
Do you know how you know your girlfriend's gaining weight? Because she fits in your wife's clothes.
As a marriage and family therapist, that is not funny.
That is a sad dad's joke. A hondo.
We didn't even talk about... Wait, did you finish what episode we're on? And how people
38.
can find us, and if you're just tuning in now...
If you've never listened to us...
No, I really laughed last week, Dataz, when you went along with me about your... Right?
Yeah, I say it
You
every
guys.
episode. I'm like, dude, they know.
They don't. Maybe this is the first time they've ever heard it. They're listening to it on our website.
They
don't
there's
know.
no way they found the
okay.
website, first of all,
fair.
though.
SadDadsClub.net is their website. You can get us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, radio.com, and YouTube.
Wow, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that YouTube is a new thing.
Did you hear that iTunes is going away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a podcast app.
Yeah.
Now.
There's
Just,
like 3 separate ones. Podcast, music, and
Oh, really?
Yeah.
something else. Yeah, I think audiobooks probably, or is that something already? I'm
No,
not sure.
it's
There's
Apple
3
TV.
separate ones.
Apple
now,
TV.
Yeah.
It's TV. So look at Tony.
He's obsessing with refreshing
Where is
his
the card?
track your order. It still just says the last check-in was expert pizza maker double-checked your order for perfection at 6:14 p.m. That is 30
That's it.
minutes.
That's the last.
I'm kind of worried
You know
about
what?
the driver.
Somebody's eating it on the side of the road.
He gave it to the homeless people.
Wait,
He's
did you
like,
hear that?
this was expertly checked,
I think
and
so.
it was
Do
tasty.
I need to go?
I don't know because I feel bad. Cause
I mean, I will. I don't care.
There is a bell up front they could ding.
Yeah, maybe they don't know where they're going.
I'll check the outsides.
Okay.
I'll check the
All right.
outsides.
Dataz is gonna be. Yeah, this is
Hey, you know what I
unprecedented.
miss? You know what I missed though when we were talking about working at the software company together last week.
Yeah.
And when we just talked about when I'm saying, hey, did you know Apple is whatever iTunes thing?
Yeah.
I am so out of the loop with technology, and
Yeah.
yet because how long ago? 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And I still feel like I know what's going on, and I don't.
Yeah.
do.
Well, I'm in it because I'm kind of still working in tech, but
Yeah.
there's parts of it that I just don't. I mean, like I remember back in the day, I used to be really into the newest machines and the fastest machines, and it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I don't give a crap anymore.
No.
Like I don't even care if I upgrade my iPhone.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I got an iPhone 7 Plus. Hey, it's got a big screen. I'm fine with it. Works. It's not slow.
Yeah.
I
miss going to the shows. So anyway, that's not what we're talking about, Jimmy.
No, I do too.
Yeah.
Actually, Macworld doesn't exist like that anymore,
Does it
and that's
really?
really sad.
And you and I used to do Comdex, Macworld. We went to Macworld Tokyo, Macworld London, Macworld
Apple
France,
Expo.
Apple Expo Paris. Oh, CeBIT in Germany.
Yeah, that was a big show. That place was giant. For those of you not in the know, there's a show in Hanover, Germany called CeBIT.
You don't have the pizza.
And this show is like 27 or 28
Halls?
convention size halls.
Yeah.
It's like a city unto itself. It has its own like fire department and police department. Remember all that stuff? And the place is ginormous, and they have the show. It lasts 3 weeks. Do they still do that show?
I don't know. I'm so out of that loop.
I don't either.
That was fun. Did you ever go the
Yeah.
year we took scooters?
No.
Yeah.
I got on the crap. Remember, I got on the crap list.
I do remember one time you went to Mexico City.
Yeah, for like 24 hours.
Yeah, they just dropped you right in the middle of Mexico City to fix some problem.
And
Right.
that I couldn't fix.
Exactly.
Probably because it was a Spanish version of macOS or something. But yeah, that was brutal.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a meal there.
Hey, okay. The only other story I will tell is: do you remember we were flying? I swear we were flying from Europe, and we stopped in to do like Macworld Toronto or something, and it had been canceled, or we picked the wrong week. Or were you with me on that?
No,
it
that was
just
probably
me?
Richard.
Oh gosh.
Remember,
okay.
Richard got
Yeah.
sent.
So that was one of those where it was like, oh, we'll just go through Toronto and we'll hit Macworld. We didn't even think about, we didn't follow up with that or anything. Show up at the Toronto airport, and then it was not happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it got canceled, or was it another week?
Knew. I don't know if we've been looking at something from the year before, or maybe it was the next year.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss those traveling. The travel was fun.
Yeah.
The travel was fun.
Do you guys think? I think I found out that the government does track everything we do
How so?
because I just got summons for jury duty, and they texted me.
Really?
How did they get his phone number?
I don't know. Are
They have my number.
you sure it isn't like a scam?
No, it's I got the thing in the mail, and then just like a few minutes ago they text me.
Wow.
They're all, hey, dude, you need to do something with that.
Bro, they know, bro.
They did.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy's waiting for pizza right now.
Look at Tony.
You know?
I did not refresh it for a full minute.
What are you gonna refresh it now? Then?
Also new for the show is we are in a
Yeah.
very nice conference room, which is too nice for the show, to be quite honest. Especially with the 2x4s on the walls.
Yeah. Hey, where's the AC in here?
That's what we
I
were looking
couldn't
for.
find
That. It's a little bit warm.
Okay.
I'll check and see if it's out on the wall.
It's probably
when I
out
go get the
because
pizza.
With the pizza.
Yeah.
No, it's I haven't been in this conference room. This is at my office.
yeah, this
I
is
haven't
at
done this one.
Tony's office. He was kind enough to say, "Hey, it's gonna be hot in your garage, Jim, and that sucks."
Yeah, we were
And
sweating last week at what, 92?
90 something,
Yeah.
yeah. So Tony, what'd you do last weekend? Anything good?
You know, I still don't remember. But I will. I believe. Oh no, I did. I want to have a cool story, Jim, because you guys.
Yeah,
always
it
but
doesn't
it's
matter.
Like, I didn't do. We went we did one of those days where we go to the dump
Yeah.
and just like I went on a run.
Okay. Nothing spectacular.
No.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't remember what I did.
No. Okay, we did. We went and saw a movie,
All right. What movie?
Godzilla.
Was it good?
I really wanted to like it a lot.
When you do,
I know.
I knew it
and
was
I
coming.
love movies,
Yeah.
and we went to Studio Movie Grill because I wanted to eat. And
I've never been.
Oh, it's nice, Jimmy.
Everyone goes to the movies without me.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Dad, why don't you go to work and pay for all this crap?
Yeah.
We're going to the movies.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's what I tell him every day.
Do?
I just text him like, "Good night. Have fun paying for everything tomorrow."
Yeah. And then I'm at work, and he's like,
Just
how you doing
tell
at
him
work?
good night, right?
We're doing
gonna go do
something
stuff.
fun. Yeah. Yeah. Send us some more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the Cash App.
I really
$sign Chandler Schroeder.
I love movies. I mean, movies are my happy place.
Yeah.
You know, and movies combined with food.
I remember when we would go out of town on occasion, we would go
Yep,
see a movie.
We always would.
Yeah.
That was my thing.
That was good.
Yeah.
I remember the first time we went to Boston Macworld, and you, me, and Vavra all went to the movies.
Okay.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. In a tiny theater.
I do remember that. It was like basically a TV, a TV on a wall, and we were like sitting on a couch, but we paid money.
Yeah, it was a standard definition television.
Yeah.
With the two Sylvania speakers stacked on top of each other with
Yeah.
the grill.
I believe it was Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Yeah.
In black and white.
Yeah.
Bro, Sylvania is very high quality.
Right?
That is some good stuff.
Yeah.
They don't even talk to me until you have pizza.
I know. I'm dying.
Dude, what's that?
Okay, right here. We're on the way. Okay, guess what the driver's name is? Tony. It says Tony left the store with your order at 6:49.
1 minute ago.
Tony is
Bizarre
eating our
world.
pizza.
Exactly. I
I
would love it if
guarantee
who came
you.
up and said that.
The wrong
hey, Tony
Tony
got a
has
little
the
bit
pizza.
hungry.
Tony had to return.
Tony's human.
Tony had to return back to the base to
Yeah.
get more pizza because he ate your pizza.
Exactly. Tony's
Quality
had
check
one through a
was
rough
actually
stuff.
very great. We now know this for sure, and it was not poisonous.
Is his last name Tony?
No, Tony, Tony. That is it.
That's his whole name? He's
Yeah.
like Beyonce,
Yeah.
except of pizza delivery.
So last week was a little Godzilla,
Okay.
a little dump.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's a hack bit, but wait, I took a little.
How about a big dump? Because I mean,
Anyway, I feel like this is the dumbest thing to say, but I really enjoy going to the dump because I really enjoy throwing
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
That
I
is
really- I've got a
therapeutic.
video of my wife doing it even. It
Oh
was-
wow.
Yeah.
My wife has been to the dump, but the best was when Chandler and I took 2 couches and a chair. That was
gangster.
awesome.
Yeah.
And we were
Oh.
chucking it out
I
of the
like
truck.
when I have something glass
I know.
Oh yeah.
and it just shatters everywhere. You're like, how?
Now, when was the last time you got to
Or-
go up onto the dump site where they're actually up there with the stuff moving things around?
Never have.
Oh, that's the
So
best.
how do you get that passed?
I don't know. Sometimes,
you gotta beg them.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta
sometimes
bribe
they're
'em,
just like
flip 'em a
keep
couple
going.
bucks.
Keep going, and you just suddenly you're driving on needles and stuff.
Do you go to the
Oh,
Placer
you know.
County one? Or-
No, there's one out here by Lincoln. Right?
Yeah.
It's-
Oh yeah. Okay.
Or is that it?
Yeah, that's the one.
I can tell you I want to hear more, Jimmy. I'm not trying to
Hear
change the
more
story, about your dump experiences.
Oh,
But see, that's me being very empathetic because I was about to change the topic. But
he's like, I want to hear more about this, but we're going to talk about something else.
exactly. I could not find my keys for the first time in years this week. Monday morning, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Monday morning. And so I got here early, and then I didn't want to cancel with clients. So I sat out my car, and I texted a couple of them, and I said, hey, kind of can't find my keys. And it
Do you
was
have my
before,
keys?
Well, no, it was before people were going to get here to open the front door. So I couldn't find my office keys. So then the first couple of clients said that we could just go walk-in
That's
therapy.
not very responsible of you.
But the walk-in therapy was amazing. Although, how the story ties in is you could smell the dump here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
yeah. The
Oh, on
wind was
Monday
blowing.
mornings.
Yeah,
They,
it was-
they burn it or whatever.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's like a thing on Monday morning. They like light stuff on fire
and
and it drifts all the way.
it
Like
was-
we could
that
smell.
was-
I went to Bullshine. You could smell it all over
Oh yeah,
there. Yeah.
Bulldog.
now
bulldogs.
you don't ever smell the dump at your house?
No.
Really?
It's because it goes that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
smell
because
goes
it's very
towards
common
our
actually
house.
for all those houses along Blue Oaks
Yeah.
to smell the dump.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to commute with a lady, hashtag Hey Don, that lives Blue Oaks and Wood Creek.
Okay.
Or that's where her house was.
Yeah.
And you would frequently smell the dump at her house.
How was that?
It's pretty gnarly.
It's
Yeah.
just the smell. I mean, there's a lot of methane going on over there.
Okay. Tony should be here by now. By the way, it's been 5 minutes.
Where's the Domino's?
I don't know.
It's been 5
I think I
minutes.
ordered one from where's Redondo Beach. Is that, is that close by?
No.
Oh.
No, that's far away. Anything from here, if it says beach,
Yeah.
you're at least an hour and a half.
That's a fair point, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it, huh?
What is a
Godzilla?
walk-in appointment? What is that? A walk-in?
Walk-in there. So we basically walked around. We did 2.75 miles in
Was
the
it
50
hot?
minutes. No, because it was
nice.
the
Oh, a
6 o'clock
walk-in?
session and the
Holy.
7 o'clock session in the morning.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
you guys were hanging out in a walk-in closet or something.
How was that
Like,
for you? Not having any tools, like a computer or anything in
It
front
was
of
okay.
you.
I just did a whole lot of. And how did that make you feel?
Okay.
No, I didn't do that. That's actually not a.
Do you ever say that?
Tell me
No.
about your
Okay,
mother.
I didn't
I
think
do
so.
that. I've done that one. But how does that make you feel? It's actually not. It's a cheesy therapist phrase. I remember one of the first days in graduate school, the teacher said, that is not a real therapist phrase because nothing. You're trying to work with someone. How do you feel about that, or what is your reaction? But it's not. Nothing makes me feel a certain way. It's the way I feel about something.
Okay.
How do you feel about that,
That's
Jim?
bending my mind right now. I'm like thinking about how this
Sounds like that's kind of hard for you.
I feel like I'm in therapy when you're my guest host.
And what's that like?
Here we go.
Tell me about
After the whole thing about you starting a podcast because of the Chevron and
exactly
the whole thing. I mean, I'm a little gun shy now.
Well, and it's interesting that all of a sudden I'm like, oh, hey, Jim, come to my office tonight.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
And why am I hooked up on a couch?
You know what? It's no big deal.
I
thought it would be more comfortable.
On the way over here, I was thinking, he's going to sit us down in his office, and then later in the mail, we'll both get hit with a bill. Like on air, he'll give us the diagnosis.
Well, it'll be
us both, and then,
it'll be therapy bill and then the conference room bill for use for the podcast.
Yeah.
And then I told you guys I was buying pizza, but
that's gonna get tacked on there.
He explained that.
He did.
Way, and now I see how this works.
It's how this, and we're like, hey, thanks for the pizza.
Yeah. It sounds like you guys are having a problem with this. Tell me more. What is that like for you? What comes to mind? Have you had experiences like this in the past?
I can't talk about this without my lawyer present.
Hey, there's lawyers in this office.
Not currently. That's sad.
Well, they'll be here in about 15
My
minutes.
lawyer drives a Vega.
Does he?
No, I don't have a lawyer. He wears like a,
leisure suit?
Yeah, he has patches on the elbows.
That's actually what therapists have as well.
Really?
I mean, I'm supposed to have a corduroy jacket. Yeah.
You don't you have coats with patches?
No, I don't have coats with patches.
He just has eyes with patches.
Yeah, and a cat named Patches. But that's a whole other thing. And a dog named Scraps.
Yeah.
All right.
What, Jim?
Yeah.
What did you do this weekend?
I painted my
That's
damn
nice.
house the entire
Dataz,
weekend.
How about you?
I painted his house.
It was a family affair.
You did paint your house?
Literally painted the front of the
I'll
house.
show you a picture.
Okay.
For the entire weekend. In fact, I got in trouble because I've been wanting to paint the house, and it's a big deal. It's hard work,
Ooh, polka dots.
And so
That's very nice.
we started with one section, and I said, okay, I'm going to just buy paint for that. And I bought the paint, and then I painted that part, and that took Saturday. Chandler helped a little, right?
Well, this guy starts at every project he does at 2 in the afternoon.
2 in the
When it's
afternoon?
the hottest damn point of the
I started.
When's
I
the
think it was-
hottest? All
I
right,
think it was
let's do it.
before noon because I bought the paint the night before. So, anywho,
Oh, wait, hang on. My watch just told me. Oh, no, that was CNN. Changes in your meeting habits can be tied to risk of an early death, a new study finds. Bring
How's
on the
that make you
pepperoni
feel?
pizza, right?
so we painted on.
Do you have experiences with that in the past?
When I was a young child, I was attacked by a pepperoni pizza.
Oh.
So tonight
you
we're
eat
gonna
as
help
many of
me
them
work
as you
through
can.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we painted, and then I was sore. I mean, just tired. My back hurt. Everything.
See, we were painting everything by hand.
Yeah.
And when you do this for
Like without
certain
a
amount of
brush?
time, no.
Like doing this?
I mean, not with a sprayer.
Okay.
Like a paintbrush, like by hand. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I was. cramping hands and the whole nine.
Oh, I
And-
saw that. They opened up for who? Cramping Hands?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the headliner.
I thought they were the whatever.
Oh, the
not
opener?
Yeah, sorry. That was gonna be funny. I just want pizza, man. I'm dying.
This guy's totally sidetracked.
I do get that whole hangry thing.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
get that
for
bad.
sure.
Yeah.
And I'm a mellow, nice guy.
Really?
Come on, Tony. Holy cow,
So-
bring the pizza.
So anyway, Saturday or Sunday, I get up and I sleep in. I slept until.
I think that's where Dataz was going with we start our projects at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Well,
for
this was
sure.
on Sunday. So Sunday, I get up like after 11. And Shan's like, so what's the game plan? I let you sleep in and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not painting today.
Yeah, this guy wanted to like paint some and then be like,
I'll, when
Halfway.
when some weekend when it cools off again, I'll do the next chunk.
In September.
And
Pretty
so
much, yeah.
we got into Shan and I got into it a little bit, and I realized I probably should finish more of the painting.
There you go. So you got your hands out and just started
So-
wiping more on.
I
Let's picture that.
just
Yeah.
dunk it in the bucket, just
I ended up going to Lowe's, buying more paint for the other colors because it's got like 4 colors. And then we ended up painting until like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you pleased with the paint job?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I did a
more or
good
less.
job. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you pay Dataz for that?
Oh, yeah, because in free rent when he has to move back in July, at the end
Yeah,
of July.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he gets dinners and meals, so that's paid for.
So, yeah. And then on Monday, I was over there from about 8:45 until 9:45.
In the morning, 1 hour?
No, all day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
AM
in
to
the
PM.
morning, he's like, oh.
Yeah.
I've been here
an
for-
hour.
Well, it's because
An hour.
I just like was super wiping stuff, you know? I was
Yeah.
just super pain. So.
I don't see. Here's the part. There's another part when you guys talk about fixing things and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I never know if I don't fix a lot of things.
Yeah.
So when Data's just saying I super wiped and super painted,
Is
part of
that
me wants to be
something
like,
special?
Oh right, yeah, no, I know that stuff. Yeah, I've seen it.
No, because I was doing it by hand, so it was
Okay,
super
and I
wiping
thought
the paint
that
on.
was,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
really
Well,
appreciated that, but then
yeah.
I got very insecure.
He
Okay,
forgot to
okay.
take his
It's all
Ritalin, so that was his super wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Are
what
you
happened.
are you a Lowe's or a Home Depot guy?
He doesn't- Tony
those
doesn't.
Places.
Okay.
He-
That
he-
explains some things. Because
No.
between the two, it explains some things, but then that's a whole different thing being
Yeah.
explained.
No, if I
Okay.
do, it's Home Depot.
Okay, that's respectable. Okay.
Because that's closer to your house.
Yeah, I mean there's a Lowe's right across the freeway.
Yeah, but then you're on the other side of the tracks.
Exactly, and I do know
You
where
might
some
get-
things are.
You could get capped over there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't go to the other side of town.
Yeah, I'm getting worried about Tony. You know?
The amount of thought
Should
put
we put
into
out
this.
like an Amber Alert for him? Or?
Yeah, I might.
I
Call
want to
Domino's.
see. Here's what I want to see. How quick of a turnaround Tony has when he has a slice of pie in his face. Finally.
Okay. And I don't know if you remember this, but I eat like a turtle. I mean, it takes me about an hour and a half to eat one piece of pizza, and I choke half the time anyway. So I'm getting all excited about this, and it's like if I get excited, it's a guaranteed choke. So I'm a little worried about that too.
Should we send Dataz out to the front door?
Yes, like I want to. So
Should I just hang out over
Don't
there?
even bother.
He will be here. I have faith in Tony.
Don't
I
even
do.
bother coming back until you've got pizza because
Just
Tony will roundhouse you.
Is that
a
a
therapist
fix-it
move?
term? I mean, is that
And
like
I'm not
the-
sure if it's Tony the delivery guy or Tony.
Oh, the chances.
Oh, I think I heard a bell.
That was.
that was my phone.
Dang it.
Who texted me?
Oh,
Okay.
that is disappointing.
I think I will walk up and see.
Was it Tony? I mean, I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this place have cameras on it? You can like check the front door.
As far as you know.
To be
This place,
continued on the
this place
pizza.
isn't as fancy as I thought.
Exactly.
There's supposed to be lawyers in this office and stuff, and I don't know about this.
Right.
All right. So yeah, painting the house. You know, it's very cumbersome.
Hey, do you guys go out to eat every weekend? Like, is that a given?
We go out to eat too much.
Okay.
We spend way too much money going out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we do too. Where's your go-to places? Or you go all over. The
We
place?
go all over the place.
Jim Boys,
Yeah.
McDonald's.
No.
No.
Not,
You
no.
introduced me to Jim Boys though.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day.
And Taco Tree.
Oh, Taco Tree's the best.
Mm-hmm.
We still do that.
Oh yeah, we drive up for lunch on weekends.
Okay, we do
sometimes.
too.
Yeah.
Wow.
How have we not seen each other?
Yeah. Well, we've seen you, but we then just keep driving.
Shit, they're here
I
again.
know, right? And sometimes we come back a half an hour later, you're still there. I'm like, okay, Jimmy.
What are they doing?
Right.
Eating?
Exactly. Yeah, but then usually after you leave, we go.
No, I mean we end up like last night. Actually, we went to Red Robin.
Oh, campfire sauce for the fries. That's what I'm talking about. Jimmy,
I like the Thai chili sauce. You know?
that is incorrect.
No, it's not. No, I like the Thai chili sauce. But you know, I didn't even have a hamburger last night. I just had nachos.
Because this whole diet thing.
No, I just
No,
didn't feel like
no,
it.
gotcha.
Sometimes I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a sucker for Mexican food.
Yeah.
So, and of course, because I'm Mexican, everybody at my house is Mexican.
I did not know that.
And so we go to Mexican a lot. So
Yeah.
it's like Jim Boys, which is, I guess is not really Mexican, but we go to like Nella's downtown Roseville and Vernon.
Okay. I think that's where you and I ate one time.
Really?
Yeah,
We ate at Nella's?
we did. I don't know. We ate somewhere in downtown because my daughter was at a play, and then I met you down there, and that's when I was. You were doing discology work for me. Remember that?
Maybe that was Nella's.
Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because it's the only Mexican place
Yeah, no,
down
it was
there.
really good.
Nella's, or the other place that we really like is Felipe's,
I
which
don't
is
know either of these places.
down on, you go down Riverside,
Mm-hmm.
you know, past Kirby.
Sure.
and it's down on the right.
Gotcha.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very consistent. Quick food, comes out fast.
Nice.
Very tasty.
I'm still trying to figure out when people start going down this road or whatever. I like really want to track with that, but I usually don't.
But also, you don't have pizza.
Yeah. It's weird how much I'm obsessed about that right now.
So
I'm not going to remember pretty much anything that we talked about on this episode.
because pizza
Pretty much.
is not here yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we end up going out to dinner too much. But you know what I've gotten into recently, and we've talked about this on the podcast, is smoking stuff.
Oh, I did hear you talk about that.
So
Okay.
I haven't talked about this on the show.
Okay.
But I bought a Packer brisket, which is so if you buy a brisket at the store,
Sure.
a brisket at the store is what comes out of the Packer brisket. So the Packer brisket is trimmed down to the brisket.
Okay.
So the Packer brisket is much larger.
Okay.
So I bought this Packer brisket, and then you have these bags called Umai dry bags, and they're for dry aging meat.
Okay.
And you put the brisket in the meat, or the meat in the bag, and then you vacuum seal it, and you just literally put it in your fridge for however long you want to age it.
Uh-huh.
So I have this Packer brisket in my fridge right now that's been in there since, when did I start that? May 21st or so. And I will age it until the 4th of July, which would be about 44 days.
Okay.
And it's really weird because it lets the moisture, the bag is like this like membrane, and it
Oh my goodness.
lets the moisture out, and it lets the beef age. So when you are done aging it, you take it out of the bag and it's like black. It looks like all the red spots turn black, and
Okay. So it's not cooked.
no, it's not cooked.
Okay.
It's just been aged.
Wow.
So you get a nice steakhouse. They have aged steaks.
Yeah.
This is the same process. So you take it out and then you trim all that aged stuff off. So all the dark stuff off. And then it just looks like a regular brisket, but it's been aged and it has that aged flavor.
Wow.
And then you smoke it.
Okay.
Just like a regular.
So that's good. You were quite the grill guy back in the day. Are you
Yeah.
still?
Yeah. I still, I've kind of transitioned more from doing a lot of grill stuff to like doing stuff in the smoker. So I really enjoy using that smoker.
Are you a Thanksgiving guy, like smoke a turkey kind of thing?
Yeah, I've done a whole turkey in there.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and it's delicious
And nutritious.
and nutritious with milk.
I didn't see that one.
So yeah, it's kind of fun. And then what else?
Well, do you remember? Okay, when we were talking about Cbit in Germany, do you remember I would literally now. I know that sometimes I felt like I would almost go just so that I could have one thing there, and I ate it every day.
Those sausages.
Yes.
At the little kiosk.
Yeah, so it's like a foot long,
Yeah.
and then the bun's about 2 inches.
Yes.
and it just hangs.
And the bun was always super tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it had a gnaw on that.
It was
thing.
delicious
It
though.
was, and I got to the point where I'd eat a couple of those.
My family gets tired of me talking about that stuff.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, but the sausages I had at Cbit.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's certain things about some of the stuff that we've done that I talk about all the time because it's that awesome.
Yeah.
And they just like start rolling their eyes at me.
Yeah.
Shabu Shabu, we went to last weekend. Was it last weekend? Friday night. We went to a place called Hot Pot Express.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a Shabu Shabu
For real,
thing.
I've never done it on U.S. soil.
Yeah, it's over off of Antelope and 80,
Okay.
right in that area. There's that Stones.
I do know that.
Yeah, it's right.
A gambling card thing. Okay.
It's right in
See?
that kind of parking lot out front, and they have the thing in the table, and you order what kind of broth you want.
Okay.
And then you go to the fridge, and then you get up and go to the fridge, and they have all these plates of different stuff like veggies and meat and stuff.
Yeah.
And the plates are different colors, so based on what the color of the plate is, that's how much it costs.
Oh.
And so then you just grab whatever plates you want, and you take them back, and then you put all the stuff in the thing and let it boil. And then if you get meat, you can do the whole like drag.
So
is
it the same? I mean, do you feel like
it's very similar.
Okay.
But the difference being that you choose what kind of broth you're starting with.
Gotcha. Well, Tom might have done that though.
Yeah, you're
know,
right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So for those who do not know, Jim, shabu shabu, you're dragging a little piece of meat around in water,
and it cooks like super quick.
It's crazy.
And I did that on Friday. I got the little plate with a super thinly sliced beef.
Yeah.
Just kind of like drug it in there. Yeah, delicious.
Did you ever see in Japan when people would do the thing where it was the ground beef and then they would crack the egg on it and they would mix it up and it was raw beef with the egg?
I think I do recall that. But one of the things that really bothered me, the one that sticks out in my mind of dinners,
I wonder if I know what this
is. That really
is.
bothered me.
Okay.
I think was the first time we went to Japan. It was the whole crew, and we went to that pub, and there was whale.
I knew it, Jimmy. I wanted to bring that up. You were so upset about the whale, right?
Whale,
I think it was something you were like a giant Moby Dick fan growing up. Is that what it was?
No, it's just,
I remember that. They were like serving whale.
Whale, like it would look like just a big hunk of fat or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember Chris Logston just. I mean, it didn't matter what it was, right?
Yeah.
And like there was like whole squid or whatever with like the legs rolled up and like just cooked, and he would just and just eat it. And they'd
be like, "Hey, that's table dressing."
Yeah, I ate a lot of rice.
Yeah,
I think that night.
That's funny. To this day, we've never talked about that, and I remember you were very, very upset about the whale.
Did you eat some?
I don't think I did because I think that it freaked me out a little bit too. But I felt like you were, you're very upset.
Yeah,
I remember
it's like I just can't eat whale.
Yeah.
Whale's not something you eat.
No.
I mean, where am I going to get whale around here?
Well.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to go out in the ocean and find a fucking whale and shoot it and drag it back here.
That's a lot of work.
That is.
Yeah.
But, that's the whole thing. Like, we watched that show, Whale Wars.
Uh-huh.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, I have.
Where they try to keep the Japanese whaling fleet from killing whales.
Sad.
It is kind of sad.
Okay, wait, I just heard the door. Did you hear that? I really did. Okay, come on, Dataz. Here he comes. Here he comes. Are you kidding me?
No, I was going to see if it said anything.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Oh, Tony had a meltdown. No, it says nothing. Okay.
Tony is
it says
taking his time.
Tony left the store with your order at 6:49.
That was like
6:49. Here's the part. I'm a therapist. I don't do math.
30 minutes ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Not everything requires math.
Here's the thing. We're going to get the pizza when we're done.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. Well, we'll be like, thanks for the pizza.
And Dataz isn't over here like cracking wise or anything, right?
I'm not?
No.
No. And that's all Tony can think about is pizza right now. He is. Look at him.
I'm jonesing.
Does it have like a map?
No.
Where he is?
No, it just says we're on the way.
You ever used Uber or Lyft?
One time in my whole life.
And isn't that not the coolest thing? Like
was.
you can see where the car is before he's even getting to you.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why aren't they doing that shit?
I don't know. It's killing me. Do you know that June is National Dairy Month, though?
I feel like every month is something like multiple things.
I think you're correct.
Because wasn't it just Tortilla Day?
Yeah. It was.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, this says, tell us how we did. Leave a note of encouragement to the team making your order.
How about get my fucking pizza here?
How about hurry up? Oh. And I'm looking at the order. We even got ranch.
Oh, my gosh.
Right?
You're making me hungry.
You should be. It's like dinner time and stuff.
Well, normally on podcast day, I go home and then we have dinner, and then we go over to Jay's house. And then we.
Have you heard of how he's doing over there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're having fun.
Okay.
They're doing all kinds of goofy stuff over there.
Yeah.
Seeing castles and.
Well, okay. What do you remember eating over there when we were in England?
Oh, fish and chips. That was one thing. Remember, and all the fish had bones in it. Why is that?
I don't know. We got over there. I'm so excited for fish and chips.
And didn't we go to a Mexican restaurant? It was just terrible.
Yeah, it was really weird.
It was gross.
Yeah.
And
I remember we ate some Indian food at one point, and there was some drink, and I don't know why I still remember it was called Gert. And it was like some sort of yogurt drink.
Well, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
At the time, I couldn't figure that part out, but,
Gert.
Yeah.
Didn't you go to Taiwan, too?
Yeah.
I never went to Taiwan.
At Taiwan, I primarily ate at a 7-Eleven. I had Kit Kats and Snickers.
That's another thing that tripped me out in Japan. About 7-Elevens are everywhere and AMPMs, right?
Yeah.
And they always have those weird, what are those called? The boxes with the hot water in them?
Yeah, I don't
and there's
know.
like eggs and weird
the black
colored
egg is
black-
something. Yeah, and that's like supposedly something good.
What?
But, yeah.
No.
No, Taiwan. I always say because that's China, and I mean it's a hack bit, but the worst Chinese food I ever had was in Taiwan. You know, it just.
Well-
but I'm sure it was authentic.
Well, yeah, I was going to
But
say.
they didn't have orange chicken. You
No.
know, or there wasn't anything like that.
No.
Cream cheese wontons.
There's a thing I watched some cooking show, and they were in China, and they were interviewing locals, and they were asking, well, what's your favorite? What's the best meat? Where's the best meat come from? Like what animal?
Uh-huh.
And the answer was a unicorn, and they say that because it's not real. They say that kind of as a joke, but that the next best thing,
Hold on, I see a shadow.
the next best meat is from a jackass.
Really?
Yeah,
That's like a donkey, right?
yeah.
Okay.
They say donkey meat is the best
Really?
meat. Yeah, and they have restaurants that specialize in donkey, and they love that stuff. And I'm like, I'm not going to eat a donkey. I won't eat whale. I'm not going to eat a donkey.
Did we talk last week, or am I just having this deja vu moment about in Peru people eat guinea pigs?
Oh, we didn't talk about that.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, and they eat a lot of them. I mean, I had a.
Well, you have to.
They're so tiny.
They're so small. Like, I'm having hamster for dinner.
Oh,
I got
I'll
a
take
pile of
15
them.
Exactly. No, that's one. All right, this will get me off of worrying about the pizza. But there was someone that did a report on Peru.
Are they like wild and they're like catching them in the wild,
It
or
must be. I don't think
they're heading to Petco
store.
and
Petco. Peru, and then if I start Peru guinea pig. Here we go. Fun fact: Peruvian need to be groomed almost daily. All right. This is just talking about the pets. How do you
that's
cook a
just
guinea pig
that's even in the U.S.
Okay,
you got to
so
do
here's
that.
what's messed up about this search. Do they eat guinea pigs in Peru? It says absolutely. Guinea pigs at a farm for the animals in Peru, where they're considered a delicacy. You may know, it says, you may best know the guinea pig is a nervous little pet that lives in a cage and eats alfalfa pellets, but they're a delicacy. That's what it says.
I mean, how much meat's on a guinea pig?
I don't know. And then about 3 things down, it says, are guinea pigs cannibals? Another search says, do guinea pigs like to be cuddled? So there's a lot of confusion going on around the guinea pig on Google.
And are all those searches from Peru? Maybe they're worried that they're eating cannibals.
Maybe.
I mean, that's weird. I'm not going to eat someone from
Okay.
the Donner Party. That's for sure.
No, there's also one of the searches says, do guinea pigs eat their own poop? And what is going on with Google?
I don't know, man.
Says that they're notorious for the practice
Of what?
eating their own.
Poo.
Yeah.
That's because they're pellets.
Okay.
They mistake it for food.
Says guinea pigs, they say, can reuse their poo up to 50 times in an hour. Okay.
What?
The internet says it. Oh, that's from SmithsonianMag.com.
They can reuse their poo. So they eat it and then poo it and then eat it and poo it 50 times in an
This
hour?
is from a Smithsonian article called "Everyone Poops, Some Animals Eat It, and Why."
Okay, now I have a story. Well, I don't want to tell the whole story.
I really feel bad that I went down this path.
I don't want to tell the whole story.
Okay.
Essentially, though, someone in my home had diarrhea.
All right.
The diarrhea did not make it in the bowl.
Anyway,
The
what's that
dog,
pizza?
the dog ate the diarrhea.
This is my fault.
Went to go clean it up,
My bad.
and it was gone, Tony.
My bad. Next. Line.
You're not interested in this line of questioning?
Okay. Somebody's calling him on this phone.
It's Ashley, probably.
Okay. I mean, there's music. Is this the time of the show where you dance?
No, I don't dance. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this is the weirdest show
It
ever.
really is. It is. We're in this nice place. It's 105 degrees
Yeah.
outside.
All we can think
Tony
about is
left with the
pizza.
pizza half an hour ago. I'm worried to death about him. I don't know if he's in a ditch somewhere.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about the pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I got music over to my left. And if you can see the camera, the white of my shirt makes it look like I'm wearing, actually it's black on the camera. These things are just crazy, Jim.
White is black and black is white.
Yeah, up is down, down is up.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens sometimes.
Right. I'm sure the microphone's picking that up too, right?
Oh, it has to be.
Have you had that before?
No.
Okay.
No, and he's not here because why did we tell him not to come back without the pizza?
I know, like 45 minutes ago.
We told him, don't come back without pizza.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny?
What? We leave?
No.
Oh.
If he came back to a macabre scene of us beating each other and blood everywhere.
I'm really not committed to that bit, but I think it has some potential.
You're not committed to it.
No.
No, that's all right.
Okay. So anyway, about those guinea pigs.
That's bizarre.
Oh, I'm so obsessed with food right now, Jim.
This one's going to be the food episode.
Yeah.
The dinner, the
Okay.
missed dinner
Then
opportunity.
let's keep talking about food. Okay, London. We talked about Taiwan. We talked about Germany. France. Literally baguettes. That was good. Ham and cheese baguette.
Yeah,
Did
I
you ever
didn't
eat
go to
those?
France.
Didn't you really?
No, that was Richard. Remember it because I was on the shit list.
I didn't remember. How did you get on there? Did you break something? Or did
I got on the shit list because I asked for more money.
You... Really?
Remember?
Okay. I mean, I don't, but now I do, and I feel bad.
No, you don't have to feel bad. How does that make you feel?
Bad. Not good.
Well, no. So I had. Okay, so this was a great place to work. I always felt.
Oh yes. I mean, I enjoyed the people
at the beginning.
Yes.
Especially.
The money was always a challenge.
Well, the money was not good, and it was a young family trying to make
you
our.
were.
And it was like, hey, let me either go bankrupt or get some more money.
Yeah.
So I had found a job at another company that was in
I forgot about
Penryn.
this. What was the company?
I don't remember.
What was it? It was the same industry though.
Something in the computer industry,
Wow,
sort
I
of.
forgot about this. Okay.
And they had offered me a position, and it was more money. And I went to the owner of Charismatic, and I said, "Look, I have this job lined up, and I got to take it unless you can match what they're going to pay me because I'm dying." And he reluctantly agreed to match me. And then after that, I was on the shit list and I didn't travel anywhere. Remember?
Dataz?
Nothing from them?
No, but your phone has been playing songs.
Oh my God. Technology.
Okay, I feel bad, dude. I kind of remember that now.
Yeah.
So how long were you on that list?
Oh, it was a couple years.
Was it really?
Yeah.
So you didn't travel much at all during
Well,
that
because
time?
remember, like, you and Richard would go to New York.
Yeah.
And you and Richard ended up going a lot of places after
I do
that.
not remember hanging out with Richard that much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I ended up staying back at the ranch because I was on the shit list.
Oh. Do you remember what was the first trip you were let out of?
I think it was
Cage?
Macworld, New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that show too.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to that show.
What do you remember about the trade shows? I was thinking about this last week that we didn't get to.
The thing that always cracked me up was when you did demos.
Yeah. I loved that.
And you had your little headset on, and it was wireless, and you could roam around. And you would go to the booths next to us and take stuff off of their tables and give it away as a gift
to people that were in our crowd.
That was
I loved
hilarious.
nothing more than that. Maybe a minute of demo and 14 minutes of giving away other people's stuff. Yeah.
And pocket lint.
Oh, I did give away pocket lint.
Yeah.
Strings, change, gum, Tic Tacs.
That stuff was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because you had this, and people just ate it up. You had this captive crowd, and then they just laugh their ass off.
Well, the trade show crowd wants stuff.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Right? They want all the
if there's a chance they're going to win something.
Yeah.
They were, I think we might have talked about this on one of the shows, but remember the time when I won the Global Village
Oh, modem.
Yeah. Because I went and complained that my modem died, and they are like, oh, well, you should sign up to see if you win. And then they ended up, at the end of the show, like 5 or 6 of them all came over to our booth. They're like, you won.
Okay. I speaking of that, when I went to Russia with Ralph, we were told at the end of the show, because their economy had just gone crazy, that people will come and try to buy everything in your booth.
Yeah.
So you might not have to leave or whatever. And sure enough, about 5 minutes left, or probably more than that, before the show, the guys were coming around in these bad suits, and they had stacks of cash. and just saying we'll buy everything, you know.
And what were they doing with this stuff?
I think it was just their money, or the money was so just like
They had so much money that
I don't know, the exchange rate or something. So they just had thousands of dollars. But I feel like it would have been opposite. So I turned in $200.
well, it was rubles or
I turned in $200 and I had 1.1 million rubles or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was a millionaire worth $200 American dollars. Yeah. And I brought home still like 40,000 rubles, and I gave them to people like 5,000 ruble bills. Like, I'm a big spender. It's like about $2 or whatever.
They're like, thanks.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Wow.
Did you ever buy stuff in Japan?
I bought a set of headphones there that Chandler chewed through the wire when he was a baby.
I wish he was here. He could talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was playing a game on the computer, and he was into it, and he had the headphones on, and I look over, and he just got the wire in his mouth, and he's just... yeah, he pretty much chewed through the cable on those.
Oh, I just heard the door again. The game. Do you remember what game would we play at lunch at work at times with everybody on the network?
Oh, God. That was fun. What was the name of that game? Carmageddon.
Do you remember that?
Dude, that game was so fun.
Okay, this is getting weird.
Is there a bathroom in here? I gotta go real quick. I was waiting.
Yeah, just down the hall there. To the right.
This is not looking good for Domino's, because this is they're going to get tagged in all this.
Oh my
This is what it looks like for Domino's customers when they don't bring their food.
And we are literally almost done. We're at like 50 minutes, Jimmy. 5-0.
Yeah.
And I ordered before we started.
Yeah, that's a long time. What was the estimated delivery time? Did they ever say?
25 minutes.
25 minutes?
No, I didn't see a place where it said that. But, I mean, the guy left. Hashtag whoever. Steve Domino's. I don't know the guy's name.
Steve Jobs at Domino's.com?
Right. Did you? Oh, yeah.
Steve Domino's?
Yeah, or somebody like that.
Harvey Domino?
Oh, I keep looking. We're on the way, it says still. 6:49.
How many deliveries do you think you went out for?
That's a good point.
That's the question.
Isn't there some sort of guaranteed delivery or whatever? Or what is that thing?
I
that says
thought
he
Domino's...
drops it or something.
I thought they guaranteed it within an hour
Oh,
or something.
he's out paving a road. Did you see that commercial? Domino's will like pave your
Oh,
roads
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
So maybe Tony sees a pothole and he stops and does the right thing. So
Well, does he have one of those little DPX Domino's cars? Have you seen those?
No. What is that?
They have like the oven on the side that the door opens up.
Oh, and you just go in the middle of nowhere and like that's your delivery place or whatever? Is that what it's supposed to be?
No, well, that was the other thing they've done is you're supposed to be able to go to a park and like have it delivered to the park. That's a delivery area. That's a delivery place. At our house, we never do delivery because of this.
Oh, and we don't either, but that's what's funny. So I thought this was really cool. Oh, Jimmy's coming over. I'll order some pizza.
Yeah. I'm
a big spender. This is going to look cool. Now I feel like an idiot. It's kind of ruined the whole podcast, right?
No, it
hasn't ruined it.
It hasn't ruined it.
Right?
This is an incredible piece of audio.
Last week we're like going, I feel like I was in full ADD mode, story after story after story, and this whole time is like, where's the pizza, Jim?
Well, that's kind of the underlying theme of the whole show for this week. And sometimes that's how it goes.
It is.
And I'm all right with that.
I'm all right with you being all right with that.
How's that make you feel?
Awesome.
Good.
It does.
Exuberant.
So today, one of the funny things is one of the things that I kind of do a lot of work around, or one would say specialize in, is personality disorders. One being narcissism in particular.
Yeah.
I've actually got to go to a couple of trials, testify on narcissism, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
So today,
as a pro witness?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? Put on
Do
a
you
nice
get paid
suit.
for that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Get paid all cash. Fat stacks of cash, Jimmy. I wish I could talk about those things.
Yeah. But you can't.
I cannot. There was one time. No.
You can't talk about that.
I don't think so. It was the funniest thing, though. I don't think this is a bad. Well, yeah, it is. Okay.
Well, wait.
How you doing, Jimmy?
You're talking about when you were in court.
Yeah.
And you can't talk about that?
Probably not.
Isn't it a matter of public record what happens in a court case?
Not the way that I was going to describe it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know that we're almost done with the podcast, Davis?
How many minutes?
52. Like, I am not going to get pizza tonight.
No, and maybe not me either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think I started that a little bit. 49 minutes on that.
I hope it's still recording.
I know, right?
Maybe. Maybe
Okay.
I hope it's still recording.
Hypothetically, I was going to say though, let's just. Oh wait, I should be by the microphone. Imagine where somebody decides they're going to represent themselves in court. Okay.
Okay.
And imagine.
Which is not a good idea.
No. And so imagine somebody like me on the witness stand or whatever.
Okay.
And person is. And
are you their witness or?
No, I'm the other person.
Okay.
So then just imagine person just saying, they're trying to pretend they're a lawyer. And so they're going off of things they've probably seen on TV.
Right.
So they're asking a bunch of questions that aren't going anywhere. So I'm up for it. That's fine.
Sure.
And then at one point I say something and they say objection. Honestly, like you see on Law and Order, objection. Yeah. And it was so cool. Let's just pretend that the judge in this scenario, this made up story, said, on what grounds? And then the person was like, oh, I just thought you just like said that, and then,
dude,
it's like real,
You have to know how this works,
right?
If you're gonna
object,
if you're gonna represent yourself, which is I wouldn't recommend because that's bad.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do that, you gotta have some sense of how this works.
It sounds like they had watched a lot of Law and Order, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I think that's about all you need.
You know what I always think about?
What?
Is the Liar Liar a movie where
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey, and she calls him an overactor and all that stuff. It's like I think it's a takeout at the end of the movie.
Oh, I don't remember it.
And they're doing a thing in the courtroom, and she's like, he's like, objection, and she's like, they go back and forth, and then she yells out, overactor, at Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah.
And he just dies laughing. So anyway, that's what I always think about.
That's very funny.
They're not lawyers.
No, they're not.
They're actors.
Yeah.
They don't have any idea
No.
what they're doing.
No. Are you focused on the pizza now?
No. I mean, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, I've had 2 pieces of fruit today.
Oh, exactly. A kiwi, a papaya,
What did I have?
a star fruit.
No, I had a banana,
Okay.
and I had a nectarine.
Speaking of pizza, we were talking about this earlier, though. Every Friday at work, though, that was a bonus.
Oh, yeah. Every Friday it was more pizza than you could eat.
It was for a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like it did start to go away.
It got old.
Yeah.
I think,
which is kind of funny, right? We're like, oh, man, free pizza
when you
again?
work somewhere for 10 years and you have pizza every Friday.
Yeah.
And then remember we were doing things like getting sandwiches.
Oh, that was about toward when I was leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would do different stuff, or we'd go to a different pizza restaurant. Remember we get
I do remember that
the
peanut butter
butter pizza. Yeah. I don't think that place is around anymore.
No.
Pizza,
Okay.
the pizza place or whatever.
The door opened again and closed. Here we go. Here he comes.
This is all they showed.
Oh, if you have a ranch packet,
my
you
God.
have the pizza.
This is what he gave me.
He didn't. He gave you more. You get in here right now, Dataz. Don't make me use your full name.
He's
How funny. He
He's
thinks
working on a
funny,
beating.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what that just did to my whole mental...
Oh yeah. You're
yeah.
messed up.
I'm done.
How's that make you feel?
Angry.
And
Uptight. Look at all that.
oh my gosh. Holy
Wow.
smokes.
Pizza for everyone.
I'm not sure if they
I'm
have
actually not feeling it right now.
I'm not sure if Domino's has redeemed themselves or not
Right.
for making us wait so long.
The handmade pan is for Jim. Why do you get the special box?
Because I'm special.
Okay.
So
Look
special.
at this one right here. Okay. Look at that. I have thin crust, pepperoni, and pineapple. It's like eating pizza on a cracker.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Wow.
Talk to me about pizza toppings.
I
Why
can't-
did you guys just go plain pepperoni because you're trying to be nice? Or is that what you're like?
I just figured that was easiest.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm a meatitarian, so
I mean, Chandler will go with
sausage.
pepperoni and sausage normally, but I thought you were just going to get like 1 or 2.
Jimmy, I
Sharing
had two
pizzas.
toppings to play with, my friends. Little did you know, I could have done sausage and bacon. I could have done, you name it. Right?
Did you hear that?
I did.
What is that? ASMR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a podcast about that because I do not understand that.
I don't either.
Yeah. Okay. Are we eating on the podcast? Oh yeah, you're drinking. Huh?
I was going to say, what are you going to, if you're going to do a podcast about ASMR, what exactly do you?
I want to have somebody on that's kind of like a
a specialist
Yeah,
that
yeah.
does it or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could just rub my beard on the pop guard or whatever.
I'm a
Wait, this is
specialist.
satisfying for everybody? Right? Should I keep doing it?
I'm going to disrespect every single listener we have. All 6. Here we go.
Oh, that does look pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Being disrespectful is the most respectful you can be, though.
I feel like that makes some kind of sense.
I feel like
But yet not really.
I feel like after this show, if we have any listeners whatsoever, we're doing something right.
Hey, have you looked at do you look at the analytics and stuff that show you how long people listen?
Yeah. You know, it's kind of incredible for YouTube, though. Because people want to hear the whole show.
Uh-huh.
So you do sort of get the higher numbers. Because it's an hour-long show.
Yeah. Do you have you looked at, do you have people like from weird places around the world listening?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that funny?
I'm like, Peru? What are they eating, gerbils?
Guinea pig.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Jimmy. Dataz, you missed the whole thing. We Googled guinea pigs and all that kind of fun stuff.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All in your account, for sure.
Thanks, Domino's.
They're getting a bad rap.
Everybody go put a 1-star rating on there.
Okay, so you're going to end up getting like a cease and desist, and no one will ever hear this one, right?
Now, so there's this YouTube channel I watch.
Called the Virtual Couch?
It's called Sam Crack. And he is a car rebuilder. He bought one of those DPX Domino's cars at an auction. So this is kind of actually very interesting.
Okay.
So he bought one of these cars at an auction, and it was like the full car. It had everything. It had the ovens, like the whole 9. He bought the car with the intent of fixing it up because it had been wrecked, and he bought it at an auction legally. And then he's got it on his YouTube channel of him showing it being repaired and all this kind of stuff. And the next thing you know, he's getting cease and desist from Domino's for using their logo. And he's like, I'm not using their logo. It's free use. You know, it's on the car. I'm not saying I'm Domino's.
Yeah.
You know. And so he had this like kind of legal battle, kind of ongoing thing with them over they wanted the car back.
Wow.
Yeah.
You bought it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we might have to end up, you're going to go in every thing we said Domino's, you have to go, pizza restaurant. Right? Man, where's the guy from that pizza restaurant? Right?
Yeah. What was the Ron Burgundy? You ever listen to him, the Ron Burgundy podcast?
No, I've heard about it, though. Is it funny?
Funny as hell.
Yeah, really.
That's good.
There's one episode where he interviews a little girl about bullying, and he's Ron Burgundy. And so as Ron Burgundy, he's interviewing her, and she's talking about this kid that bullies her. And every time they say the kid's name, they say some other name. Do you remember?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but
they had to go back in and re-edit
That's funny.
his voice on top of her saying this other name.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, he just says her name.
Yeah. Okay, so since you don't get ASMR, have you ever heard of a mukbang?
No.
Okay, so have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, so what that is on YouTube, girls will get just a crap ton of food, and then they'll just eat it all on the camera.
Wow.
Yeah. So maybe you might want to do some research on that so you can
I mean,
interview someone on that. It's weird.
they just eat it and
they just
watch them?
yeah.
It's called a mukbang.
Yes, it's called a mukbang.
Wow.
Now I have to do a search.
Yeah.
I have no lapper.
They'll get like a ton of like chicken.
See, that's
and
just so
just
crazy, right?
weird
I got
foods.
marriage therapy, save your marriage stuff on my YouTube channel. They get like 30 views, right? Somebody eats a bag of sandwiches and they got like 8 million subscribers, right?
Yeah.
That's
What's
weird.
up with this world?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mukbang.
Okay, well, we're eating pizza on so you guys should get a whole lot of views.
Yeah.
This is my mukbang right here.
All right, there we go.
Good job.
It sounds like you're eating chips.
I know. This stuff is good.
How is it? I mean,
Here, try one.
why is it
Here,
so?
you want one, Chan?
I'm good.
Why is it so crispity crunchity?
Because it's on a cracker. No, it's like thin crust. I don't know.
They put it on wheat thins.
Yeah.
Let's see how crunchy this is. Ready? Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's what my wife would want to get.
Okay, and then when I eat the whole thing, I don't feel like I did such a bad job.
Because it's only like a quarter of the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that.
Gentlemen, I have to go.
I have a question for you before you go.
I have all the answers. I just don't know all the questions. Who says that?
Mr. G.
Perfect.
Is it pizza dough or is it bread? Right? That's their question, right?
Is it pizza crust or pizza bread?
Yeah.
I don't know, and I feel like
You need to have an answer.
okay.
You have to be
I just
one
said
side
I
or
have
the
one.
other.
Oh, it's the pizza crust.
So the middle is the pizza crust?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's fine.
Right. uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pizza crust.
Right.
Cool.
All right, so hey, I'm super grateful for the pizza restaurant for the pizza, and man, I'm gonna miss you guys.
Hey, thanks
Yeah, pizza restaurant.
for the pizza finally.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was gonna say I should have you guys on my podcast, but I
don't want to
probably
now.
not. Yeah. Yeah,
You'll have to come back with when we have Jason.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Next time, well, I feel like did we make this joke on the air or off the air? Like I feel like every Wednesday when it's 100 degrees, you guys are gonna be like, "Hey, Tony." We want to
be
guest
on-
host again.
You want to be on the show?
Right, and then you'll be like, "Oh, we don't have an extra microphone, but you can just kind of sit over there." It's like, "Oh, thanks, guys. That'd be great."
But Davis has one. He doesn't need it. I'm like,
Right.
What?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that'd be sweet.
All right. Well, that's what we're gonna do then.
All right. It's a lot of fun though. I enjoyed this.
Well, yeah. You know what you enjoyed?
What?
Complaining about not having pizza.
From pizza restaurant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to actually go back and listen to this one because I don't know what happened in the
You didn't miss much.
No.
to the
Not so much
pizza
this time.
restaurant.
You didn't miss much other than Tony complaining about pizza restaurant.
A lot. And you're right though.
And
I'm
Tony.
very happy now.
Yeah, I know. Look
Like
at
if
him.
we had
Whole
another
mood
hour to
changed.
go, I'm ready, guys.
I know. Look at him. And then he's got to go to a basketball game.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Nah.
Well, we'll wrap this up so Tony can get to his game.
I can
And,
press the red button at any given moment.
Is that a bad thing?
No.
Oh, the red button's a good thing.
Well, it's just the end
If
of
you're
the recording.
Trump, it's bad. Don't touch that fucking red button, dude. Because it's going to happen. He's going to, like, be snoring one night, and he'll roll over and, like, think he's hitting his alarm clock, and he's hitting the red button. Next thing you know, Putin's flying over on a unicorn.
There will be no more.
Sorry.
No, I see how I set you up for the end, and then there will be no more.
Pizza restaurant.